So, hello guys! And finally, we're back with a new video from our series. Today we present leaks from chapter 1148, and honestly, Aoyama came to make up for all the delays he caused. If every delay Aoyama makes is followed by well-organized, rich chapters like this, then he should delay more often, right after chapter 1117.
And Aoyama's consecutive explosions continue this chapter with more surprises.
The leaker starts by saying that after the police arrived and the investigation began, Camel tried to contact Akai, but the investigators prevented him, fearing he might use the call to agree with the other party on an alibi for his absence.
Camel here became a suspect, and honestly, we discovered this in chapter 117 when Conan looked at Camel, Kuri, and Toby. These three characters were the suspects in the murder, except for the owner of the inn, as he was far from the events and quickly confirmed his alibi. And here, Aoyama always focuses on three characters unless the owner...
Malik. In the end, he is the killer.
And here it is automatically linked to the big case that is happening at the same time. So we have three suspects being considered as the culprit, but then a fourth person comes who is the criminal. Then Jodie appears talking to Kai through his phone. Where Kamal was supposed to buy a new phone today on his way to Haruna. He was supposed to call Jodie from his new number so she would know it, but he didn't call her and left his old phone with Jodie because the GPS system was damaged, so it can't track his location.
Here, Jodie decides to go on the full Haruna route searching for him, and it seems she will find him.
Look, I mean Aoyama, after involving the Swedish organization in the situation, they brought in the FBI, but from the FBI, they brought you Jodie. And here Kyle tells Jodie to be careful because he has a bad feeling. The problem here is that with Jodie going, she will definitely find a gathering of many police officers in that place. And here, you will go to see what happened and realize that you are in trouble with the Cursa problem. What is it here? The writer has introduced the weakest character in the FBI and inserted her into the events, so it is possible that Jodie is the one who gets kidnapped and the events develop more and more. The leaker says that Akai Shuichi appeared to be speaking from Kudo's house, and behind him appear both Kudo and Suko Kudo. Consequently, the events will be better crafted than the incident, and the course of intervention will be much more logical than the intervention that occurred on Mizaru Island. Then the young detectives appear walking down the street and everything is fine, but her heart suddenly starts pounding and she turns around. It seems she saw something that surprised her. The page ends with her surprised expression. It means Aoyama likes to add suspense and make the events more logical. Imagine the Ran arc after reaching its peak in the Omizario Island incident.
And then the events come down and all the calmness was removed. Now the events are starting.
Third, and it explodes, breaking its bonds to the furthest point you can imagine after it was fully placed under the microscope by revealing it. And now he came to put Hebrew under the microscope. Focus with me when he watched Hebrew. We saw a look that was not the look of someone wanting to kill another person. No. There was a look of tenderness, a look of shock at the same time, even though if he was the person we saw in the chess championship, he should have seen the picture of Heber on the camera, so the writer would surprise you with even 3 dots, which is always when a person thinks about something and the writer does not want to reveal it, they put a bubble of 3 dots. But there, or the one who appeared in the chess tournament, was not surprised to see Heber as if he didn't know her, whereas when he saw Heber, his reaction was that of a person. I saw someone dear to me and very close. So here, the contrast came to set up an opposition to the whole. So the clash here will be between and continue. Since a neutral element towards Heber or a negative element is useless, a character organized against Heber must be introduced. And here, the intervention begins. Either we will see a new character who hates Heber to the core, or we will see an old, organized character and witness their intervention, meaning a person who hates with blind hatred.
He is a member of the organizers, but his relationship with Heber is wonderful and very good.
The clash here is inevitable. Heber is now under the microscope, and we might witness an event similar to what happened in movie 26. Here, Aoyama has 2 options, either to connect the submarine story from the movie with Heber, and here he tells you, okay, you will accomplish it. Members of the Black Organization.
We have previously seen a child similar to Jerry in the corrupt program.
The malfunctioning program. The broken program. Therefore, this is not Jerry. And that's the end of it. Praise be to God. Or it gives you the same conclusion as Vodka and says, oh, okay, Since I am a scientist, what if I made a drug that shrinks people and this is her after she became a child? So scientific can balikim,
They do not know that this is the apotoxin drug, but no, this is it.
and he carries out a kidnapping. At the end of this case, we will inevitably witness a kidnapping. Then there is a rescue arc after the kidnapping. So a direct clash will not remain a clash of minds or a tactical or strategic clash. No, that's it. He wants to wage a resounding war. Okay, after being surprised, the writer tears the page. The chapter returns to the crime scene on the next page. And it starts with a flashback. 3 hours before the current time, Camel bought his new phone. Which he now has. Ram's followers ask what to do after they stop the jamming, and he tells them to refrain from jamming so the police don't notice. And there is no fear of Camel contacting the FBI because he is currently a suspect.
The phone he bought is a new model that started selling in the market 2 days ago.
And since his phone did not receive any calls, he likely contracted with telecommunications companies, so he won't be able to communicate with anyone until the police release him, at which point the organization will catch him. It means, see how he is connecting the dots. With a simple glance, Camel's phone is a new version, and since it hasn't received any calls, no one knows this phone.
Since he is currently a suspect with the police,
We won't worry about him much. As soon as he gets out, we'll catch him. Oh, here, look, there's a strange paradox my son set in Aoyama. And this strange thing, to deepen it further, in the last frame of the chapter, he calls out to Keita and gives him a hint at the apartment door outside. Conan deduces the trick and the identity of the genie. But he is trying to think of a suitable way to convey the conclusions to the police. I mentioned this in the impression video of chapter 1277. Those who saw the form can find it below or in the exclamation mark. Conan, after finding a way to uncover the truth through everything, is now unable to convey the truth. He can contact Inspector Meguro with Kudo Shinichi's voice, but he would expose himself in front of Wakita. Thus, here, the writer introduced a character who will solve this crime. It says to you, she suddenly appears and says, "Wow, your voice is familiar. Have we met before, Mr. Sushi Chef?" And that chapter ended. You see, after the writer brought Wakita and Camel and made them meet, then brought Haibara and ruined the story, he doesn't need to bring you Kasaroni and then add Jodie a bit later. I mean, the only character missing in these events is, that's it. The events are complete here. He creates a fallacy for you, creating a trick for us. What is the trick? If you notice throughout this chapter, we noticed that he is a prophet, meaning a person who pays attention to the smallest details. On the other side, there is Ram, the identity of Ram. Ram, whom we saw in the chess case chapter, and in the Amanda Hughes case chapter, he sometimes acted hastily. He sometimes acted foolishly, not because he was stupid, but his haste led to foolish actions and behaviors. In contrast, we see at that time the behavior of a prudent person, someone who acts after thinking and analyzing the story 1,000 times, unlike Ram, who appeared in the chess championship and fell into Ruminuri's trick. No, on the contrary, he is the one who is moving everything from behind the scenes. Focus with me at the same time, and Rumi's cup was brought to the writer either to reveal the real Ram after this break, or he is indeed a substitute for the real Ram. And supposedly, the writer brought him with the same voice as Ram to deceive us. We have many possibilities that we will present in the next video, God willing. We want to know more information from now. Activate the notification bell to receive all new updates. Those who subscribe to the channel want to subscribe to the channel, and also Rumi will make Conan reveal his truth to Rumi so that he can rely on her and seek her help to solve the case. It means Wakasa Rumi will now discover and realize the identity as well. Rumi might be the reason that made Haibara shocked and surprised. Maybe even though she feels reassured about Wakasa, and that's what she said. But I like teacher Wakasa, so don't say bad things about her, meaning she is a person who loves Rumi. But all these assumptions are possible. So please write in the comments your opinions on who is the person Haibara saw that shocked and confused her as if she saw a member of the organization at the same time. Or please write your opinions about the identity of the culprit.
and how the criminal will be revealed. Is it really the true Ram, or did the writer set a trap for us all? I hope you enjoyed this segment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next segment, God willing.